and welcome back to Inner Circle Guidance. Today I'm going to be doing a collective reading for the Divine Masculine journey. So a lot of energies going on right now with Scorpio season, a lot of transformation and metamorphosis happening. And wow, that was fast. Okay, I'll take those two cards. But let's find out, what is the journey that the divine masculines are going through right now, because this is actually a time for transformation, and I'm feeling like the energy for the divine masculine is that a lot of you, instead of resisting this journey, like we kind of had a lot in the collective of divine masculines resisting energies of change over the last couple of months, I'm now feeling like that is starting to let up and you are starting to move more into this healing energy for a lot of you. So let's find out here about your journey. Okay, so I'm going to start with the two that came out first. So we have Three of Pentacles. We have Eight of Wands. The Lovers. And the Hermit. Interesting. Oh, and Three of Cups. Okay. All right. I have an idea of where I think this reading is going, but I want to first get a couple more cards, because the Three of Cups sometimes has to do with, celebrations and things coming together, but other times it has to do with third parties. And since we have that and the Lovers on the table right now, and we have another three with the Three of Pentacles, I really want to make sure before I move forward, what this energy is here. So more clarity, please. Okay. Judgment. Okay, this is definitely, oh wow, third party energy. Okay, goodness. All right. This is quite the heavy reading here. Some of you have not been so fantastic with your karma, I see. Naughty, naughty. Okay. So, I'm seeing here, I'm definitely getting third party situation here, because between the Lovers card, which, just so you know, the Lovers card can also have to do with choices when it comes to relationships. So we have Three Pentacles here, Three of Cups here, and we have the Judgment card, okay? So what I'm really getting is that you may have entered situations with somebody romantically that had more of a foundation to it, okay? It had stability. You had a lot of communication. There was, equal balance of love between the two parties. But something else got in the way. Now, I think it's important to say that third party doesn't always mean that somebody is cheating or somebody had somebody else. Sometimes it can mean that there was something else in this person's life that, took the forefront of their attention. Now, whatever this third party is, whether it's a person or not, which I'm leaning towards, I think this was a person because the Queen of Swords is here, and I'm getting a lot with heartbreak with the Ten of Swords. But what I'm also getting here is that whatever this third party situation is, was a karmic situation that hadn't closed out, okay? And now is the time when those karmic situations and cycles are starting to close out. Now, what I'm getting for you, divine masculines, is that you are learning the difference right now, or had learned the difference between divine love and unconditional love true love and, kind of this low vibrational, passion and like lust. Okay. And these situations have caused you to go inward with the Hermit here. And the Hermit is really about self-reflection. It's about being alone. So you may have had a choice between, two different lovers or two different things, or maybe even between following, things that somebody or a relationship, or moving into, more of the career focused type of thing. Now, what I'm getting here is that you need to not only learn the differences between high vibrational and low vibrational love, but you need to find the things that bring you true joy. And that is going to illuminate here some new things about yourself. So I'm feeling like through this journey, you have kind of learned that having only one area of your life in fulfillment is not actually fulfilling. So maybe you had a really great partner, but your career was, not doing great. Or maybe you had a great career and didn't have a good partner. Or maybe, one area of your life was going really well and another was not. All of these struggles and burdens that you're facing or have kind of gone through is illuminating this new path for you forward, okay? But it's going to take a lot of self-reflection. Now, the Ten of Swords indicates betrayal, indicates disappointment, sadness, depression in certain instances. But the positive thing about this card is this is like the final, like things can't get any worse, I guess, is like the meaning of this card. You are going to be moving into healing. You're going to be moving into having, better things come your way. But you got to get rid of some of these cycles first and start making better decisions, okay? When it comes to your life, when it comes to the things that you want as a whole. So let's get a couple more cards here. Okay. Temperance, the Queen of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, Five of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Sun. Okay. So there is Virgo energy here with the Hermit. There is Leo energy here with the Sun. Fire energy with the Wands cards. And water energy here with the Cups. So all right. So I am getting that with these karmic cycles and things and these karmic debts closing out, okay, things are going to be shifting into a more positive direction for you. And I am getting that you're going to be getting more in touch with your feminine side, your emotional side, which honestly makes a lot of sense because right now is Scorpio season, and Scorpio season is all about emotions. You're going to have a lot of heightened emotions right now. You're going to be walking away from battles that you've been fighting for a long time, things that maybe are still triggering you, but you're going to be finding healing through all of this. And what I'm seeing here with the Hierophant, so the Hierophant has to do with marriage. It has to do with values, traditions, stability, and balance. And I'm kind of seeing here that you're going to now be looking at things from more of a long-term perspective. So instead of these instantly gratifying situations or people or things, you're going to start setting plans for the future. And you're going to be more in touch with your emotions, whereas maybe before you were kind of closed off, maybe, you were afraid to open up be honest and real and vulnerable. And maybe that was also causing issues in your love life or in your life in general. And I'm seeing here with Temperance that you need to go through these changes with grace, okay? You need to forgive yourself for the things that you've done wrong and understand that you could only give the love that you gave yourself at the time, or you could only deal with situations the best way you knew how at the time. And moving forward, you're going to have illumination here, like we see with the Hierophant, or sorry, the Hermit, excuse me. You're going to have illumination here, and there's going to be a lot more balance in your life between all the different pieces of your life. And it's really going to bring in some new opportunities for you, but it's going to happen in divine timing, okay? Let's just get a couple more cards here. I'm going to take 3 more cards. What else do our divine masculines need to know right now? Give me 3 cards, please. Okay, 2 of Pentacles. So once again, balance, okay? Equal balance between different areas of your life, between your feminine and masculine side, between work and home life, between, inner love and outer love, really all aspects of your life, balance. Death. Okay, so there's going to be transformation happening. All of these changes and these karmic cycles are going to bring you to a new cycle of your life. Now, what's important here with death, and I think it's interesting that I just happened to put it next to the Wheel of Fortune. I don't really believe in coincidences like that. What I'm getting is that these changes are going to bring you to a completely different chapter of your life. But what's important here is that if you have not learned from your past, okay, you will repeat the cycles that you have gone through again, okay? If you've learned from your past, though, this is a new beginning for you, okay? This is going to bring in new opportunities. It's going to reroute the direction of your life, and you're not going to be held down by these burdens and these negative things in your life anymore. King of Cups. So look at that. I just want to point out real quick here. Queen of Cups, King of Cups. These are divine counterparts. Now, this could be a literal divine counterpart in terms of somebody that is going to come into your life, or you finding the person that balances you out or is your divine counterpart. This could be reunion for some of you. But this could also, for a lot of you, I'm getting that this actually has to do with what I talked about with balance between your feminine and masculine energies. So what happens is a lot of divine masculines have this tendency to fall deep into their masculine side. And what happens is they get so caught up in the logic and their thought processes that they forget about their emotions and they end up closing themselves off. And the problem with that is when you close off your emotions, not only does it cause issues in your life in general and your love life, but it actually causes issues with your manifestations because you're not coming from a completely honest place. Part of being a master manifester is being vulnerable in your emotions. Your emotions play a huge role in your manifestations, okay? Your emotions and how you feel is really what's going to bring things towards you or bring them away from you. Manifest things you want or bring in things you don't. So learning to balance these two extremes, the two, the feeling and loving side of you and the thought and logic side of you is really going to be important for moving forward. Okay, so I'm just going to get a couple more. Let's get 3 cards from this Oracle deck. What else or what other guidance can we give our divine masculines right now? Give me 3 cards, please. What else does our divine masculine need to know? Time. Time has a wonderful way of showing you what really matters. So that is interesting. That is your confirmation right there of what I had said about finding out the things that really truly matter to you in your life, learning the difference between high vibrational, low vibrational love, learning how to balance things and realizing that only having one area of your life in fulfillment is not truly going to make you happy. The other card is direction. Clarify what you are seeking so the path becomes clear. So the universe, with your death card here, we're having transformations. The universe is offering you a new start, but the universe is also asking you, okay, what do you want? Because clearly these things, these karmic things that happened to you, these things that made you unhappy, that caused stress and burden and disappointment in your life are not the things you want. So what do you want? Okay. Maybe you need to be thinking about how you receive and give love. Okay. In a true and vulnerable way. Maybe you need to be thinking about, what you want as a foundation moving forward. Do you want to have a family and get married, or do you want to really focus on work? Do you already have, somebody you're happily married to, and maybe the two of you want to move forward in another way? Sorry, my dog is drinking water. If you hear him in the background. So you need to get clear right now on what you want. You need to get very, very clear, whether that means journaling or really taking some time to sit and meditate and think about the things that you want moving forward in your life. But you really need to get clear on this because your new beginning is coming, but the universe needs your instructions. Okay? Let's get one more here. Oh, that's too many. Tell you what, that one didn't shuffle, so I'm going to take this one. You have the whale. Just as the whale can dive into the depths of the sea and endure immense pressure, you also are able to endure both emotional and physical pressures. Okay, so I feel like this has to do with telling you that you have the ability to move forward. You have the ability to deal with all of these heavy burdens that feel very heavy right now and work through them so that you can then transform your life. Okay? And I'm getting to with the whale that some of these things that you're feeling are like really gigantic are really not as big as they feel. Okay? Maybe your fear is playing really heavily here, and you are afraid of something, to the point where it's keeping you from moving forward, okay? I'm also getting that, you may have endured a lot of physical pressures from maybe family or from work, but or emotional pressures, maybe like some of this is taking a lot of, a toll emotionally on you, but you are capable of balancing all this out. You just need to center yourself and move forward in a positive way to be able to achieve all the things you want. And you know what, just out of curiosity, I wanted to see what was on the bottom of the deck. And look at that, the star. So the star has to do with healing. Okay, it's also an Aquarius card. So for those of you who are Aquarius or could be dealing with someone who's an Aquarius, but the star is also a wish fulfillment. Okay, so the whole idea of like wishing on a star, it also has to do with balance. So you see, the woman is pouring water into 2 sections here at the same time. So once again, balance and, really finding that healing within yourself. And I'm hearing that you need to balance and heal your heart chakra, okay? I feel like there are some things from the past, whether it's relationship or just disappointments from things that are really affecting your decision making. And that is part of what has closed you off emotionally and hasn't allowed you to find balance that you're looking for between your masculine and feminine energies, okay? So if this reading resonated with you, don't forget to like and comment on this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on all of my videos I post every week. And thank you so much for stepping into the circle. Have a wonderful day.